Right, okay, so question 8. Right, so the graph shows a quadratic function, crosses at those points there. Find the area of the finite region bounded by the curve and the x-axis. Okay, so let's just sketch this out. -1, -4, 2. So what we want to do is we want to do the integral of this function here, but I need to actually know what the equation is. So I need to formulate the equation. And so I do know various things because these are roots. So I know that it's a quadratic, and I know it's got 2 roots, x plus 1, x minus 2, but it could be scaled up, it could be stretched, etc. So that's kind of where I'm looking for. Now, if I were to multiply this out, I get, if I do that, let's show you. So I get x squared minus x minus 2. And I actually want -4 here. So I can tell you that k must be k must be 2. So now I've got my equation. I've got 2x squared minus 2x minus 4. And that is now my equation. And now I can integrate that. It's kind of a nice little question, that, isn't it? Well, I think it is anyway. So now let's integrate between the values of -1 and 2. And I'm going to integrate with respect to tiny little increments of x as it moves along. Now remember, when you integrate, you are increasing. So it's increasing, and I've got my limits. So that becomes 2x to the 3 over 3 minus, now that's becomes squared over 2. So it literally becomes just minus x minus squared. Then that's 4x. So that should be easy, -1 and 2. So what I'm going to do is pause it, shove the diagram up there so we can expand it more. So now I'm going to put the 2 in and take away when I put the 1 in, -1 in. You've got your graphic calculator. If you've got a graphic calculator and you're allowed to use it, obviously use it. It is so powerful. Okay. So put the 2 in there, and I get 8 times 2 is 16 over 3. It's such an easy problem where you can make silly mistakes. So you just have to be really, take it nice and easy. Don't rush things, he says, because I am always rushing stuff like this one here. X squared makes that 1, and then it comes back to -1 again. And I would make such simple errors like that. And then I'm not going to try and be clever. I'm going to use my brackets. In an exam situation, I might be stressed. So why create more stress? Obviously, when I'm doing this on my own, you know, as revision purposes, you may just want to try and do this without the use of like I'm doing here, simply to get into the good habit of mental exercise. But in the exam, don't care about that. You just want to get the answer right, don't you? So it comes as -9, but area isn't going to be dimensional. So the area, you say, is 9. Area under curve equals 9. And the units, have they given any units? Nope. So just units squared.